Welcome back to Houston Live. Juneteenth, officially declared a federal holiday in 2021, is celebrated annually on June 19th to commemorate the end of slavery in the United States.
Yeah, and this Saturday, one of the city's signature events returns to Emancipation Park, highlighting 7 historic Black communities in a celebration of freedom and heritage. Joining us with more of this year's Celebration Freedom Festival is John Nicklos, chair of Juneteenth Houston. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and what I love about this is really a great way to bring all of these celebrations together under one roof, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So to speak, yeah.
Yeah, we love it. I would say that for Juneteenth, we have one core value, and that is joy. And so we do that when we bring all of the city together. We're really excited about what we've been able to pull off since 2022. So we're getting ready to celebrate our 5-year anniversary.
Amazing.
And we're really excited about it.
This is more than just one day or one weekend, right? I mean, essentially, this is a citywide celebration. You hope people get out to celebrate culture and heritage and joy for many, many weeks.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So when we first founded Juneteenth Houston, we started with our Celebrate Freedom Festival, which we're in the 5-year anniversary of it now. And so that's one of our signature events. But this year we were really audacious and said, well, instead of just making it one day where in essence, everybody's competing on this one day or this one weekend. And so we don't get to experience it as expansively. So let's start with June 1st. And we'll just celebrate from June 1st through June 19th and give people things to do every single day. There's something to do.
That's brilliant, because some of these businesses and these people that show up and out, it's like you said, there's so much more to them than just one day's worth of an event.
Absolutely,
right? Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And we love it. And we love the idea that it creates opportunity for people to think expansively about their own businesses, their organizations, their communities, and what they might be able to provide to the city and to the residents that live here.
What I think is really interesting, obviously, when President Biden signed this into law in 2021 and it became a federal holiday, Juneteenth, a lot of families who had been celebrating Juneteenth for a long time said, finally, finally, the rest of the country sees what we see. And these are celebrations that have been happening around the dinner table. They've been happening in communities. You have a Black Houston bus tour, movie nights in the park, bike tours, poetry nights, creative writing labs, community gardening events. I mean, these are really community-powered events.
Yes, absolutely. When we founded Juneteenth Houston, who came and sat at the table were CEOs, executive directors, everyday residents, community leaders, community advocates. All of these different people came and sat at the table across 7 historic neighborhoods, and that's 3rd, 4th, 5th Ward, Sunnyside, South Park, Independence Heights, and Acres Homes. And what we built was for us. And so the reason that these events look like community is because it's truly built by community. This wasn't one thing, one person that created something that faced community. This was community that created something to face themselves.
Amazing. We're looking at some photos here of, the past events, the festivals and stuff. I want to talk about the festival. 5th annual, happening this Saturday at Emancipation Park. Now, this is a festival that will be a one-day culmination of a celebration, right? What can we expect out there? Where do you start?
Man, so this festival is really special. 1, because it's our 5-year anniversary. 2, because we've gotten it right now. We got the perfect formula. So you can expect over 50 different vendors that will be out there, really great food. We also have drum circles and African dance, but we have performances from the Ensemble Theater, Theater Under the Stars, Urban Souls Dance Company. We're unveiling a new Juneteenth-based flag, a Texas-based Juneteenth flag that's rooted right here in this city and right through this and in this state. So excited about that. We have our annual Red Foods Cook-Off that is an activation at our festival. We have a spades tournament that's happening at our festival. And what I believe is the absolute best part, in addition to a public art activation, so many things, but each of those 7 neighborhoods I mentioned, they get a 10 by 20 tent and they decorate that tent to to showcase what their neighborhood looks like and feels like for them. And so that changes each year. And so every year you get to go and visit these tents. And in essence, you get to move from 3rd Ward to 4th Ward to 5th Ward to Sunnyside.
That is so
because
cool.
we know in Houston it's big. And so many times people who live on the north side don't come down to the south side, the east side to the west side. Sometimes people don't go down the street. And so this is an opportunity for all of those things to come together. And I'll say this last thing that I'm really, really proud of is we get thousands of people that come to the festival to see themselves. We don't have any super big name people that come and perform or that attend the festival that draw a crowd. People show up to see themselves on stage.
Wow.
They show up to see their uncles and their aunties and their moms and their nephews and the candy ladies. And it's truly community. It's unlike anything else that not only just exists in the city, but in this country, because it's so unique to the story of Juneteenth and how these neighborhoods all came together and how the city all came together at Emancipation Park to celebrate freedom. That park was not just, while it was spearheaded and it was led by a group of Black people, it was the city that put everything in collectively, all of us, to make it.
A park that was purchased by formerly enslaved people. Houston would not be Houston without these historic Black communities. We are out of time, but the Red Foods Festival, the cook-off, that is a huge part of it. The significance of red foods like red velvet cake, watermelon, strawberry soda. There's some info on your screen. John Nicklos, thanks so much for stopping by.
You also had me at Candy Ladies. I need to find the Candy Ladies.
Yes, we will have
be
several
there.
at the festival.
The Celebrate Freedom Festival is happening this Saturday at Emancipation Park. If you'd like more info, you can visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and look for that scene on Houston Life section. There's a lot going on.
There is
get
sure
on
a
out
lot,
there and enjoy it.
Coming up next, though, we're going to continue the celebration with last year's Red Foods Cook-Off competition winner, Chef Cassie. She's going to show us her signature red velvet cornbread recipe with cinnamon butter pecan spread. That is coming up next when Houston Life returns.